in Africa, where we have unlocked another achievement. It's an egalitarian miracle. We may not look or sound like, but under our leadership, we now feel equal with a fellow man, woman, or other. Isn't that the most important thing? Fantastic. However, despite having just unlocked the achievement, egalitarian society, where we all believe that we're equal, I have in fact survived an assassination attempt by the matriarchs of justice. Because while some of us may be equal, apparently in their minds, we may be equal, but some are more equal than others, and they clearly believe that they are more equal than others. So, crime is non-existent. Unemployment is still quite high. So let us have a look and see what we can do about it. In my mind, priority number one is getting some of these things under control. And if that means armed police, so be it. You know, if we need to have our police armed on every street corner, we need to have our police armed on every street corner. My safety is paramount, in my mind, with the best will in the world. I'm not going to enact things like curfews or detention without trial. This is all too expensive in terms of political capital. ID cards too expensive. Our intelligence services are 100%. Wiretapping is too expensive. Tasers, insufficient capital. Police drones. We could implement police drones. This turn is absolutely about my safety. I've had 2 assassination attempts now. I'm not happy about it, and this has meant that the people like the Revolutionary Army, the matriarchs of justice, people like that are attacking us. And more importantly, attacking me. And I'm not happy with that. I'm really not. And if I have to spend my political capital this turn, and I have to spend it on my protection, well, that's their fault. That could have been political capital, and that could have been money from the budget that could have been spent on things to help them. But instead, they've chosen to try and unseat the government by these means, and that means that they are losing the money that could be spent on them. So let's go to the next turn and see what's happened this time. We have a green plot, the Warriors of Gaia, and this is the environmentalists this time who are trying to interfere in our business. The foreign international interference is at an end, so I'm very happy about that. And the GM food proposals can either allow or deny GM crops, and I think we're going to allow them because I think that, you know, it increases the health of the country, increases the food supplies. I'm pretty happy overall. So 29 political capital there. What are we actually going to spend it on, though? You know, I've checked security, and I'm fairly happy with my security services now. So let's have a look and see if we can do something to make our environment slightly better. So let's look at the climate change adoption fund. It would seem that everybody's happy about this, but the sheer expense of it is just wildly unbelievable. I mean, 50 billion per quarter is just unbelievable. Compulsory food labelling, I mean, I'm not sure if we really want to go for that. I don't think there's anything we can do in law and order, but we could certainly try and subsidise some biofuels. Maybe that would help the environment overall. That should help the environmentalists. It decreases the oil demand, and overall everyone else is happy about it. I don't see any problem with that. Food cost has gone up slightly, but that's fine because that should be offset by the GM crops that we allowed, so I'm happy enough to go with that. So that's the clean energy subsidies. Do we have anything else in here that would help with the environment? So having the mineral wealth, there's nothing I can do to change that, so that's fine. What do we have here? Border tensions. I don't think there's going to be anything we can really do about that. So, how can female genital mutilation be a problem? It's absolutely outlawed. You know, public libraries are funded. Education maybe is what is needed. So let's have a look. Is there anything education-wise? I don't think we need public or religious broadcasts. They're not that unhappy with us yet. University grants. There we go. University grants. Increase in education. Who would be unhappy about this? Nobody would be unhappy about this. Okay. Let's get some generous grants and they go, yes, it's $45 billion. I understand it's expensive, but we need it. That's the simple fact of the matter is it's necessary. Yeah, it's important, and I think it's yeah. Fuel efficiency standard. Let's put that into place as well. That'll get the environmentalists even further on side and reduce the oil demand even more. So that's the end of this. Now we're actually approaching about halfway through our electoral cycle, and it's good to see that our current value is 1.55% of the country intend to vote for us. It's almost at its peak value. It peaked at 1.91%, which is not going to win this election, to be honest. So yeah, over the next few turns we will start looking at maybe something to get them slightly more on side. But that does it for this. This has taken 2 turns, and it's put us in my opinion, a stronger position. So join me next time, and we will see if we can carry on our good fortune, or maybe we've been assassinated in the meantime by the women's lib, who have declared that they don't like us because all we've done and tried to do is help them, and we're being ungrateful. Maybe, or the environmentalists who have tried to kill us too. Or, well, anyway, I think everyone's had a pop at us at some point. Anyway, join me next time, and I will see you there.